In this video, we're going to look into the person who sold us the 10-ounce koala bear coins from Australia. I'm showing you the kookaburras because I don't have any 10-ounce koala bear coins. We will also look into a couple of questions what we've been asked over the last several months at the coin shop. And I'm going to let you folks know how we answer people at the coin shop. So please like, share, and subscribe. I'm about 5 subscribers away from 4,900 subscribers. I cannot thank you all enough who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. We've been doing this since about mid-June of 2024, and we're growing quite fast. So please, if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe key. Hit that all bell so you'll be notified of my latest video. Let's just begin the video right now. Guy come in the other day, folks. I was talking about this on a previous video. He had 18 koala bears of the Australian coins, 10-ounce coins. And we offered him $302 a piece for them. Guy took the offer. So we paid him out. And he comes in a few hours later, wants to buy them back at the same price. That is not going to happen. We bought them for $302. I set them as a price as don't matter where silver goes. We bought them at a certain price. We're going to sell them at $325. So if silver took off tomorrow and we still had some of these, we're gonna honor that $325 price. We're not going to up a price. If silver went down, we were still going to be asking $325 for these coins. So that's how I priced them in my head when we bought these coins. Sometimes we do it stuff like this on stuff, some of this stuff like that, it can move really quickly, it can move really slowly. But lately these coins have been moving very quickly, so I knew we could offer him a little bit more for them. And we offered him a very fair price. They were still a little over melt, over spot when we bought the coins. Yes, we didn't pay a tremendous over spot because right now the prices are starting to come down, and we're trying to see what eBay is selling them for. And that was about the going rate, that what eBay was getting them for through members on eBay. And really, we use that as a tool at the shop. Current day, when people bring them in, we look at the last 30 days and see what the market over is for the last 30 days. And we were a little bit lower than a lot of the eBay sellers out there on these over the last 30 days. So with that being said, he came back in a few hours later and he wanted to buy them back. He was a little nasty with us. He wasn't overly nasty with us, okay? Let me just point that out. I mean, so we told him but we want $325. And he says, "You're ripping me off. You have my coins, blah, blah, blah." I mean, I won't go into the whole story. But today, I offered him that day, "Hey, look, Bub, I'm going to offer you at $318 and get you out the door." And no, he wouldn't want to do that. So he only lost two selling to us early in the day. That 2 were sold. He lost another one on Saturday because we sold one more on Saturday to somebody else. Today he walks in. Our owner was there. He says, "Look, I'm going to give you one opportunity right now." He says, "I got 15 of your coins left from the 18. I'm willing to give you $314. You pay me $314 each. You leave that door and you don't come back." Well, he came up with the money, folks. Shop made a little bit of money from his mistake. Sorry. I mean, that's how it works, though. And the owner came down a little bit off my price that I offered him. And this want the guy gone. I'm not going to give him some back at the same price that he paid for them. There's no way he was going to do that. So we just told him, just don't come back. We just don't want to deal with you no more. Sorry. You're a little bit rude to us, and that's how this business works. And so I guess he's not going to come back. So we will see if he comes back. He's already been warned. If he comes back, the police will be called and he will be arrested at that time. So he's already been warned by us. That's all we need. His lawyer tried to call us And you know, the lawyer, even his lawyer says there's really nothing I can do to you guys because you guys everything did by the book. So our lawyer got involved, and our lawyer said the same thing. So with that being said, this is what sometimes happens in the shop, folks. So if you're thinking about selling something, call around for your best price. You get a decent price that you're okay to give up your silver or gold for, and you don't need that money that day, you might want to think about it for 24 hours. You know, you just might want to think about it. Do I really want to give this up? And because if you want to buy it back, it's going to cost you more. Now, pawn shops, I talked about pawn shops in that same video, and I had a comment in the video, which the comment's probably true. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that. The comment was, well, pawn shops are only going to offer you 50% of the value. Okay, that is probably a true statement. Some pawn shops may offer a little bit more, blah, blah, whatever. But let's go with the 50%. If you're doing a pawn, not selling it to the pawn shop, and you need the loan, and you're able to pay that loan back in time so you can get your silver back, what's really the big deal if you're only getting 50% of the value? The pawn shop's hoping you're not going to come back and reclaim your silver or gold. Okay, that is what the pawn shop's hoping. They're going to make that little bit money off that interest they're charging you for loaning you that cash. They're not making their really money that way. They're going to be making their money if you don't come back in the time period that you agreed to with that pawn shop. So if you only do need 50% of the value of the pawn, to me, that's not a big deal. I don't think they're trying to rip you off. Yeah, they're going to make the money off the loan once again. But you know, a lot of pawn shops are not there trying to rip people off. They're making an offer too. Now, when it comes to selling, they may offer you 55, 65% of the value. Yes, and maybe some pawn shops will only offer you 50% of the value. And, you know, they're not in the business to know spot price, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they can look on the computer, but they have to people have to realize their thinking is, how long does it take me to sell this item? Is it going to be 3 months? Is it going to be 60 days? Is it going to be 30 days? Can I flip this tomorrow? Whatever the case may be. Do I have a buyer for it now? That is their prediction. They're putting their money up to buy it from you. And I'm not trying to protect pawn shops. No, because I do think they do pay a lot less than they should be paying for certain items they do get in, especially with silver and gold, because silver and gold is not going to drop 50% in a week. Well, let's hope not, right? So with that being said, if you're going to do a loan with a pawn shop and you're able to pay it back, it's really not a big deal if you're going to get your items back. That's the point of that one. Now I get two more questions that come to mind when people ask me, and they ask me, where do you think silver and gold is going to go? How much do you think silver and gold is going to go to? Hey, look, I can play guessing games all I want, right? But we all can. The simple answer is, I don't know. My thinking is silver and gold are going to go up. Is that going to happen? Well, it happened in 2024. My prediction for fall of 2024 was just about right on the nose. Right now, my prediction for silver and gold for the winter months is kind of right on the nose where I've been saying it was going to be trading in. Yeah, I can make predictions. It don't mean that's going to come true. I could sit here and tell you gold is going to go to $3,400 by March. I don't believe that, okay? I'm going to tell you. Do I think we're going to see $3,400 by the end of 2025? No. I do see $3,200 gold by the end of the year. Do I see silver going to $85 by the end of 2025? No. $50 is quite possible by the end of the year. Maybe we can push it to $60. But again, keep this in mind, folks. This is not a telling you to go out and buy silver and gold right now. That's not what I'm trying. It's a prediction. And my predictions can be wrong or they could be right. I'm trying to give my best prediction possible, but that don't mean it's going to come true, right? So what we have to do is, I'm still stacking as much as I can. I've told you guys before, right now, I am stacking 40% Kennedy half and any 90% silver I feel like I can get a good deal on. Now, someone asked me in yesterday's video, why don't you buy from your coin shop you work at? I'm going to tell you, I can find better prices elsewhere. Sometimes I can find better prices online. At Hero Bowling for one. At Monument Metals for 2. At Pimbex for 3. In no specific order with those companies. Sometimes they can beat us out as bowling dealers online. So just because they're a coin shops don't always have the best price. And bowling dealers can afford to buy more and get a better deal at a trade show or whatever the case may be. They also hedge. We don't hedge. Okay, our shop owner has never done that. Hedging. I don't understand what that really means, to be honest with you. There's some kind of money that goes, you lose, but you get some money back. It's whatever the case may be, how that works. But we try to be very competitive with the 3 bowling dealers that I just mentioned: Pimbex, Hero Bowling, and Monument Metals. We don't get a price break at the shop that I work for. We don't. We pay the same price that you would pay. Come in, walking into the shop, we pay the same price. Now, have I bought stuff from the coin shop? Absolutely. I've shown some of that stuff in past videos, what I bought from the coin shop. Mostly what I do is I shop on eBay. And sometimes I can get $50 still today. Just a few weeks back ago, before Christmas, back in November, back in mid-November, I bought 1964 Kennedy 90% silver halves for $10 a piece. So yeah, are those deals there all the time? No, but you got to hunt and hunt and hunt and keep checking for those deals. And I don't own any stocks in eBay. I like eBay because they do back you up. Look, I remember when Bowling Exchanges was on eBay. And I bought something, it was 20 cents more per an ounce. And I didn't buy a lot. They were like 5-ounce bars or something like that. Then their own website. But the reason why I went with the eBay's website is, I'm going to tell you why. eBay had the 30-day back money guaranteed. And I didn't buy a lot, so it cost me like maybe $6 more for doing this. And I'd rather have that 30-day protection in case those got lost in the mail. It's kind of like an insurance policy in case they got lost in the mail. If they got lost in the mail, yeah, Bowling Exchanges would have gave me the money back. We'd have to wait and wait and wait and wait for their process to go through. Or if Bowling Exchanges sent me the wrong item, which I never had a problem with any of the online bowling dealers sending me the wrong item. I want to make that perfectly clear. That's never happened. But to me, it was a protection thing for myself. And guess what? Also on eBay, through my credit card, through the app that we have on our computers, Capital One, I also earned another 5% back from the app too. And I can turn that money into gift cards. So with me paying that much, I only got my money back that I paid extra on the eBay's website at the time, and I had my 30-day protection plan if something would happen with that. So with that being said, I cover my butt. I've done through APMEX like that. I have not bought directly from APMEX through their website. I've gone to eBay. I have gone to the Walmart's website and bought through them too, because Walmart's the same way, 30-day return policy. So money back guaranteed if something happened down the road within the 30 days. I'd rather have that protection, folks. And sometimes you can find it even cheaper than their own websites. Keep that in mind. So if you're on like AppMax, you're on Bowling Exchanges. Bowling Exchanges don't do eBay no more. They do Walmart. Look at the Walmart's website. See if the Walmart's website even has the same item from Bowling Exchanges or AppMax. Whatever the case may be. You might find yourself saving yourself a little bit of extra money too. And sometimes they do promotions on these websites. They're third-party websites like Walmart, like eBay, and you get a better price overall. Keep that all in mind, because that's happened to me several times, that it is sometimes a little bit cheaper as well. If you folks have any questions for me, reach out to me by email. Email will be in the description of every single video. I thank you for watching. CoinShop Chris is now out.